Morning. Today's the 11th of April 2025. The song is I Wish You the Best. That's all I keep getting. Never heard it before, so I'll look for it. Oh, we've got Neptune again. We've got 10th house of Capricorn, which is ambition. Use or be used. And Gemini, communication. Children, siblings, hands, arms, shoulders. Twins. Today's card is the Justice card. We did have it in the read yesterday, didn't we? So, it's about partnerships of any kind, romantic or otherwise. Open enemies, legal matters, Libra, and the loins. So, any health-related issues to do with that. About seeing all sides of an argument as well, in some cases, but that sort of stops you making a decision because you can see both sides of something. It's fairness, justice. If it's in the upright, a balance. So we've already got 10, 11, we had them both yesterday in the read. 10th house, 11th of April. So if we was doing a normal, nothing's been normal since we've got the move and everything going on, you'd look at your chart, the current chart, and see what's happening there. Either where Gemini is in your chart, Neptune, or what's in your 10th house. You're looking at the current chart the same. Also look at what it means for Gemini to be in Neptune as far as your 10th house goes. Career, ambition, etc. It's also about how you put things to use. Lights are flashing, sorry. There he is in the last pile. So it's a way off yet. It's something that needs to be achieved. Looks like something to do with the home and family life. Some sort of celebration. Maybe somebody gets drunk at a celebration, because this one is self-medication, addictions, depression, feeling empty emotionally, not in control of your emotions. And it's Cancer energy, which is the home and family life. And there's the home, but home is not a home without fire in the hearth, food on the table and a welcome at the door. Somebody may be moving home, could be a celebration, a wedding, something like that. Because those four staffs were used to be the cornerstones to build a house in ancient times. So we've got Pan there, which later was depicted as the devil by the Christians, which is the 10th house Capricorn. That's the 11-11 doorway. And there's the 11. Justice will be served. But there is unreliable, unpredictable finances, career, so your 10th house of ambition, and friendships. So Taurus energy, friendships and finances can't be relied on. And people may be trying to take wealth from you, especially if it's inherited, either intentionally or unintentionally, keep coming with their hand out. But these are the sort of people that borrow money and then the next week you see that they've gone on holiday. So they say they need it for bills or whatever. So there's some sort of deceit there. Or just the kids draining you of money. You've got to stand up for yourself. There is a change coming and action is required. You or these people do not have the moral high ground, and it's the next week, the following week to come. So a lot of coins and wands, so actions and finances, but not a lot of emotional attachment. Somebody coming cap in hand for money. Like I said, possible inheritances. Females, darker complexion, in uniform, perhaps nurses, police, etc. We've got moving on from stormy waters to calm ones, 6 weeks. We may have to leave something or someone behind, travelling across water. Oops, perhaps. Too many of them to read. That was a proper spillage. Don't take the baggage of the past with you. Somebody here doesn't want to rock the boat in the home and family life. The 4 and the 1 make the 5. They don't want to have this conflict. So they're not taking action. There's a feeling of impotence, unable or unwilling to do anything. And this is going to cause failure if you're not careful. Or you may feel like you've failed because of this court case, this judgment, whatever it is. Yeah, there is communication here. So it is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's grounding, but it is the postman, which communication is Gemini. It's a gift, a text, a letter, whatever it is, something important, the beginning of a new financial future. It needs to be nurtured. Or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, child or immature energy. Again, any or all of these, someone of a darker complexion in uniform, but it's early stages. So, like, no promotion yet. But it's the beginning of something. It's positive communications. The checks in the mail, that type of thing. We don't do checks anymore, do we? Somebody, yeah, this is a codependent situation. Somebody here is trying to rely on you for their stability. They're not putting any effort in it for themselves, so they're not standing on their own 2 feet, unfortunately. And this could have been for about 9 years. These are not your people, not your team. They keep saying it, don't they? There's all these cards. We go through 78 cards in each deck and we always get the same ones. So this somebody's not listening, so they repeat themselves. This is not your team. And the team, they class as the family unit or someone at work. This is the foundations not being strong enough. There's a something built on sand. Red flags, red lights. Watch yourself. Stop what you're doing. Your wishes and dreams cannot come true because somebody hasn't got the moral high ground. They don't want to face the chaos. They're keeping the head down, dimming the light because they don't want to rock that boat. 17, Aquarius. Aquarius is divorced or widowed, so somebody doesn't want this legal matter to. So if it was a widow or a widower, then maybe they just don't want to face legal matters at this time, but it's causing them to lose money hand over fist, inheritance-wise. People are taking advantage because someone's still grieving. 17. Or if it was a divorce or a legal matter in work, then they don't want to cause trouble, so they're still keeping their head down, dimming the light. Cinderella, working for the benefit of others, not for themselves. That's not right, it's not fair, it's not just. So either someone is not putting the effort in and expecting a big payout regardless, so they aren't working but are taking more money out of the pot than the person that is working, or somebody embezzling even at work. It could be something like that. Somebody is being rewarded for nothing, for doing nothing. Yeah, there is lies, deceit and theft. Somebody is up to no good. Sarcastic remarks, harsh words. It's possibly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, communication, and it's lies. So being watched, being stalked perhaps, immature energy, children or immature adults. Impatience, so no patience whatsoever, run out of patience, because somebody will be found out and this will end something, because the picture becomes very, very clear about these lies. Someone is found out. So for their deceit, lies and theft, yeah. Mind games, Gemini energy. It could be children, it could be siblings, it could be someone you've known for a very long time from school days, but it's also possibly that someone's been used for their finances when the man was confused, elderly, or mental illness. 1 or 28, criminal activity. The masks are off. We finally see them for who they are. Yeah, Scorpio energy, it's about reproductive organs and shared resources. So resources that come from your partner or from the union of some sort. Yeah, somebody's not putting the effort in. They're giving us it again. Cinderella. Somebody possibly has a tattoo. Somebody's suffering burnout because they're doing all the work, burning the candle at both ends, trying to make this situation stay afloat when others are just taken. So it looks like somebody's being used. You need a new team. So take your money and run is what Spirit says. Leave the situation. Find a new team. Start a new business on your own. Leave the partnership behind. Begin again. This time build your foundation strongly. You've made mistakes maybe. Some of you have gone bankrupt, I don't know. But if you start again, and this time slow and steady, from a small base, in 3 years you'll find a profit. There's shame, blame, guilt being bandied about here, but there's nothing to fear but fear itself. You are trapped by indecision and it's not helping. So one night stands as possible, or one mistake that spiraled out of hand. So somebody may be playing mind games with you because of that, using it against you. It's time to stand up for yourself. So, 10th house is about ambition, career, etc. Like I said, Capricorn energy, shackles, promises, vows made under duress, the knees, the bones, the teeth, workplace, home, government buildings, law courts. The outer environment, your public life, your social status, your ambition, your parents, career, trade, profession, recognition from authority figures. Somebody's been trying to make their mark on the world. Others are lacking ethics to strive for success. There is some written word documents that might be very important. You need to uphold the law. Someone may have been, like I said, using the money that's not theirs to travel. Very strange. Neptune, Gemini, unknown. Due to the long orbit, which means Neptune won't reach these signs until the future. Neptune in Aries, Taurus, Gemini or Cancer are not included. So again, we're going into the unknown because somebody needs to take action first. Somebody needs to face the justice. You're being provoked. 47. We know that, so that's, you're being provoked and you've got to stand up for yourself. The battles commence. 47. Somebody's trying to push you to take action, or you must push yourself to take action. 9 of Wands. You're wasting your time and your breath and your energy on these people. It's time to come home to who you truly are. Remember, life is a daring adventure or nothing at all. Somebody is being blind for too long. The name Helen could be very important here. This is tension, restriction, opposition. This is pressing you to grow as a person, as a soul. This is the 4 directions, so the compass points, the cosmic cross, the 4 seasons, so 1 year, the solstices, the quarter moons. What are we on? April 30th, maybe, is the next one, Beltane. This is a crisis. Yet through this calamity will be the painful process of growth, then renewal, and eventually a greater foundation, what did I say, for happiness and success. So right now the foundations aren't strong enough, but it will come. with patience. Strangely, it's almost as if the planetary energies are in competition with each other. Yeah, somebody's competing. This may be rather exasperating time, where you feel provoked or frustrated over booby traps that seem to have been set in your way. It's as if everything is working at cross purposes. You may feel pulled in many directions. Such false leads and failed plans may leave you unable to produce concrete achievements at this time. This is mostly about how you communicate. Are you communicating as well as you should? Are you putting your boundaries in place? Are you abandoning a worthy project? Maybe someone didn't communicate very well in the legal documents and now it's been disputed. You are abandoning worthy projects the minute it loses its shine to capture a larger, glossier prize. More simply, in your effort to accomplish more, you are doing too many different things and not doing them well, juggling balls in the air. And it's keeping you stuck. When this card presents itself in a reading, it suggests that there are multiple talents for you to access, as well as numerous paths you can take. So the decision is yours because you have free will. Focus and organisation are the key, so prioritise. Until this matter phases out, expect resistance. There is opposition to the energy field. Once on track, though, the momentum towards the attainment of what you desire will be impossible to stop. So once you've made your decision, it mainly has to do with shifting of energy, switching in gear. In regards to relationship and love, they will have a fated quality. You will not want to let go of this person, no matter how hard it gets, and there will be sacrifices and compromises. It will be one where you will want to bang your head against many walls that seem to fly up out of nowhere. You are being challenged, and if you do not weather it out and see what the future brings, you will always regret letting this relationship go. If this is about business or career, know that it will happen, but it's going to be hard. You have to be willing to walk the miles. Diligence will be required. So if you sat in your office wondering why there's no customers, instead of getting out there and posting flyers or whatever, then you're not doing your due diligence. What is positive about Grand Cross card is that you are becoming more realistic and focused. You won't be attracted so much by the glitz and glitter, but look more towards stability and long-lasting success. A good thing to remember is it's best not to fight the hard lessons at this time. In fact, this is a period where you need to take stock of all that's brought you to this place. It's time to draw upon your own strength, and doing so you will move forward uncertainly into a place of peace and contentment. So, pressure, discipline yourself, frustration, growth, defensiveness, competition, but victory will go to the just. There's the 11. Well done, Spirit. Once again, if I didn't do it on camera, you'd never believe it. This is seeing the bigger picture. Finally, it's revealed. They aren't obscuring it anymore. You have to think bigger. So, don't dim your light. Don't make yourself small. The Hawk Prince appears with good news. He flies into your life to alert you that a message is coming. Yes, it is, because there's the postman. To help you manifest your destiny, expect a phone call, a letter, an email, or a conversation, Gemini, that lets you know the next step to take toward your greatest good, or to tell you that you have arrived at an important stage on your path. The Hawk Prince is also the ally for spirit communication, so pay attention when you think you hear something important pop out you on the radio, on the TV, or from Astrology's song today, or in overhearing conversations of strangers. Animals, birds, insects, look them up as your animal terms, numbers that repeat. Spirit is constantly in dialogue with you, but you need to listen. Stay open and expect Spirit to speak to you and show you the way to your prosperity in all aspects of your life. Sour alerts never got a reverse meaning, so that's good. But there is a slight taint to it. This is success, though it's not going to come easy because it's reversed. Goals achieved, also something coming to light. It is the sun, which in the tarot is 19. Something is coming to light, something is being exposed. And it is the 16th rune. It's about life force, love, and poetic justice. Well done, Spirit. So, Sawala. The letter S is the shield of the sky and the shining rays of the destroyer of ice. So something is thawing. It's brightness, fertility, good fortune associated with the heavenly orb. So Spirit is speaking to you. A life force that is growing, possibly a child. Mistletoe, bay leaves, juniper, so gin, somebody's drinking, maybe. Jera. The shape of the rune suggests a flash of lightning descending to earth, so the same as the tower, the 16. Formidable power of the mighty god of thunder, so Thursday. It's Asgardian deities, two of them. Balder, the beautiful and the beloved, yet tragic god who was slain by a mistletoe dart thrown by his blind brother. So somebody, again, not seeing the implications. And family members. Hodo, this myth represents the cycle of the year. So 1 year, again, the 4 seasons, and darkness. So this year is the conception year, remember, it may be dark. Justice and order was known for the swift retribution dealt to wrongdoers, and that's what I see here. So well done, Spirit, you've done really good. Workings of the law and justified revenge. So this isn't, if somebody's taking revenge or using you in some way, this isn't justified though. This is, they don't have the moral high ground. It's the rune of love primarily, but it is in reverse, so it's more likely something coming to light. The sun will rise once more. Poetic justice, because it indicates that wrongdoers will gain nothing but an apt punishment for their offences. If you have a major decision to make, Saula will reveal the truth of the situation, and it will make your choice much easier. There is a spiritual dimension, and you need to contact your inner self, so go within. In affairs of the heart, this rune is a good omen. It's the patron deity of Saula, was invoked at weddings in Viking times. So there's the wedding or the celebration. So it could be about a marriage, like I said. But it wasn't built on firm foundations. So maybe at the very best, someone's getting married on a shoestring. And the bride wore red. So Scarlet Woman. Vows have been exchanged, but probably under duress. Justice will prevail. Possibly a holiday It is also said to be a good sign for victory in athletics or sports. Well, as cheating in athletics and sports, there's people spending your money on flash holidays, so that fits. Sour is no inverted meaning, so it's things coming to light that will show you the way, if you like. So, finally, last word then, Spirit, you did really well there, thank you so much. And they're flashing the lights for you, so well done. Yeah, the keeper of the earth. So get grounded. It's very important that you have no illusions now. Keepers of the earth. Because that's all we are. We don't own anything. We are just here to make sure that this earth is there for the children. 100. You are not alone. Your ancestors stand beside you. They lead you, guide you, walk beside you every day. You are so supported that you do not stand alone. You have a magnificent team of helpers, both in this world and on the earth, who are here to help you every step of the way. So call upon them for assistance. They are here to help, but they have to wait for you to ask. The keepers of the earth acknowledge that work that you have done already and are ready to work through you. They bow at your feet and thank you for wanting to stand for them, to devote your life to protecting the earth in your unique way. It is time to increase your capacity to receive support in the physical realm. This can come in the form of financial abundance, acts of service from strangers, or people flocking to help you and your work. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your capacity to receive support. So don't dim your light. You deserve to be rewarded for the work that you've been doing. You do not need to go alone. Call upon the keepers of the earth to help you and your mission. Open your heart and your mind to receiving more than you ever thought possible. What kind of support do you need? It's time to call it in now. So, look at the card, hold your hand on your heart. I am open to receive a whole new level of support for my life, my work, and I call it in now. You can ask for anything specific, big or small. Remember to be grateful. Say thank you, thank you, thank you. So mote it be. Thanks for listening. Justice will be served.